We do CBS 58 hometowns every week, right? Where else are we going to do it on this week but Summerfest? Yeah, kids are the theme of the day as the second weekend of the big gig kicks off. Some of the world's most talented young musicians are performing on big stages today. Here at the Briggs & Stratton Big Backyard, it was School of Rock performers all afternoon long from about noon until 3 o'clock or so. Let's get it to AJ Bidepor. He's on the grounds here as well after going backstage with one of the bands today. AJ, how's it going?
Yeah, Jessup, that was far from the only stage that had various performers through the School of Rock performing on stages this afternoon. It's an incredible opportunity for all kinds of different bands from all corners of the world. School of Rock is an international collection of teenage bands, and we stopped by and we heard several acts that if you could not see these were teenagers, you would have sworn these were fully grown adult musicians. Just take a listen to one of the bands. 6 different countries have bands represented at this year's Summerfest with the World Cup going on. Some of those bands were easy to spot. Some of the groups were wearing soccer jerseys for the nations they represent. Now, that first band you heard was just killing it on some covers of 80s and 90s rock classics. We then found out they're actually from Monterrey, Mexico. We caught up with them backstage, and it's actually the second time they've gotten to play Summerfest. They say they love the big gig, and they are loving their time here.
I really like Milwaukee. I really like Wisconsin. Downtown, I really like walking in the night and all the lights and all the big buildings. It's incredible. We don't really have a lot of things like that in Monterrey.
It's a big honor to be able to, for our band to be able to play like at a festival of this level. We're really glad we're able to do it.
Now, all told, between the different stages today and the various bands, we've got a total of nearly 600 teenage musicians from 54 different schools in the U.S. and 6 other nations, all performing throughout the afternoon. Jessup, School of Rock bills itself as a very unique music education program. I really liked music class when I was in school. I could not imagine getting to do something like this. I mean, I wasn't good enough, to be fair, but just what a great opportunity.
Now, when we cover Summerfest at CBS 58, we are rarely alone, right? We got to bring the team. 2 great photojournalists here with me up on the captain's deck. We got Kobe and we got Aaron here, and AJ Bidepor also here on the grounds. AJ, where are you at now, and what's going on? Good afternoon, good evening.
Jessup, I am in the Northwestern Mutual Community Park. You can see behind me, it's a little stage, but the sound is big. The timing is really unfortunate because you just missed the end of a song. One of many wonderful performances throughout the day by the Milwaukee Youth Symphony Orchestra's steel drums section. Now, this one steel drum section of the band has been around for the last 20 years or so. Director Tim Rush says it is incredible to see how this band has grown. What started out as 7 kids playing 5 instruments has now grown to sharing the same stage. And I think we do have some sound of them playing. I hear it in my ear now. We were hoping that we would have had them live. You heard the sound there, though. A little 5 seconds of it. Getting to play Summerfest, well, that's about as good as it gets for these guys. The theme of this show is Michael Jackson, and the group hopes that will get a few more people to stop by.
We were playing Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, one of my personal favorites. And it's really cool for people passing by. They could just like be introduced to this whole new genre and style of music that they'd never heard before.
It's only my second year doing this, and my first time, it felt so surreal, like just playing at such a huge music festival. It's really just like an honor, and it's so fun to be able to do this with everybody.
In case you have never been to the Northwestern Mutual Community Park, it's a little off the main drag. It can be easy to miss, but it's not far from that main walkway at all. We're just south of the Aurora stage. We are right along the lakefront, so the breeze is nice. Now it is being accompanied by some tropical sounds that just evoke a day on the beach. There we go. Listen to them. Listen to those steel drums. Relaxing, comforting, and cool. Just a perfect night to come out here. And if you do so for the next hour or so, come on by, because the Milwaukee Youth Symphony Orchestra's Steel Drums Band will be serenading you with these silky sounds for another hour or so. Jessup, let's go back to you.
For CBS 58 Hometowns, we checked out the Sports Zone at Summerfest. The big gig calls it the ultimate place for sports fans. Our AJ Bayatpour was there and talked with the president of the Admirals.
All right, we are in the Sports Zone. The acts may change every year, but the Sports Zone doesn't, and one of those staples is the Milwaukee Admirals. So let's bring in the team president, John Greenberg. Very interactive, I've seen. Just what are we doing here?
Absolutely. Well, this is a big opportunity for us in the summer to just kind of have a little bit of fun and showcase a little bit of hockeys. Our players don't necessarily do some of these things, but fans, these are things fans are able to do, and get the kids out there, get the adults out there, and it's just a fun time to showcase our product.
And I can tell you firsthand how fun it is, because I actually got to take part in one of the competitions just a little bit earlier. You know, John told me if he had an extra contract with him, he would have given me an offer, but I don't think I'm quite cut out for the AHL at this point. I'll stick to my day job. But if anyone wants to come out here and enjoy the Admirals and some of this interactive stuff, what's the game plan here?
So we're here at 4 o'clock Friday, obviously today, Friday, Saturday, and then next Thursday. So that'll be our next shows to wrap up Summerfest for this year. But you'll be able to catch us around town doing a lot of different things. And the season schedule is about to come out, so next thing we know, we'll be back in Panther playing hockey.
Excellent. John Greenberg with the Milwaukee Admirals. Appreciate your time. That's the latest from here in the Sports Zone. Let's go back to you in the studio.